All right, so as is tradition, we're gonna start off with our favorite news reporter. All right, everyone, breaking news live from Parker Industries. We have word that infamous cat burglars, the Prowlers, were caught red-handed trying to steal some kind of experimental substance, but were soon run off before they could get their hands on it. I also have it on good authority that Spider Butch, and her gaggle of goons were also spotted at the same time, no doubt working with them to sell valuable research to the highest bidder. CEO Peter Parker's assured the Bugle that they take security incredibly seriously and that no harm came to anyone. No thanks to all the costume clowns breaking in like they own the place. But rest assured, New York, I know just the solution. How do you keep spiders off your property? That's right, bigger spiders. You can have this one for free, Parker. Start creating massive security spiders to keep all the riffraff out.
He's got a problem with webs now.
Hey, boss.
What?
So during your diatribe, there's a word you can't say anymore because connotation changed.
What word?
It's goon.
Nah.
Jared, you're fired.
Oh shit.
Wait, Jared,
Yeah.
come back. Do you want a job?
Boy, would I.
All right, you're hired again. Now give me another cup of coffee or you're fired.
Do I still get my benefits?
Sure, why not?
Jared runs out to
Intern.
get coffee.
Ugh, interns. Anyway, we'll start about where we left off at Monica's apartment.
Yeah.
Rosalind. Her place isn't quite as nice as yours, but it's nice enough. You know, no cracks in any of the walls, and the appliances look relatively new, so can't complain too much.
Mm-hmm.
And she's just going to make her way to the little kitchenette area while telling you, ever since we met, there's been just one thing I've been wanting to do with you that I haven't gotten to do with anyone in quite a while, so I think this was the perfect opportunity to do it. Any reaction before she continues with this?
I need you. I'm sitting here, me the player, and also Rosalind is like, if this was just sex, this would feel less threatening. I'm pretty sure.
So she's going to pull an obscenely large tub of ice cream out of her freezer with one hand, and a copy of The Room that was sitting on the counter with her other hand. Eating ice cream while riffing on really bad movies.
Oh hell yeah!
What did you think I meant?
Listen, man, I don't know.
So has Rosalind seen The Room before, is my next question.
No.
Has the player seen The Room before?
The player has definitely never seen The Room before.
I have a follow-up question.
Oh, that's where that's from? I did not hit her.
I did not! And oh, hi, Mark.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, Mark.
you know, admittedly, looking at the development stuff for it, it makes sense why it's not good.
It's not a good movie, but it's at least a bad that you can laugh at.
There was a whole movie about the making of The Room.
Yeah, but yeah, if it includes such things as that scene, I'm sure none of it's good. I'll be honest.
Shockingly enough, through all the changes in this world, The Room is exactly the same.
Okay, that's what I wanted to ask. Good to know.
Tommy Wiseau is exactly the same way he's always been.
Yes. A canon event, Tommy Wiseau.
So how is Rosalind reacting to this experience of a film?
Oh my god. This is bad. You were right. This is bad. This is, of course, said. Wait, what do you mean? Tommy Wiseau is a space alien, wanted by the fucking. Hold
Tommy
on.
Wiseau somehow is a canon event. It turns out.
Oh, shit.
Fascinating.
Anyway,
This now has a part 2 of, well, I think we know what Bria is apparently doing.
She's hunting down Tommy Wiseau.
Yeah, for the space cops, obviously.
You know what? That is so funny and ridiculous. Yes, that's exactly what's happening.
God. Okay. Yep.
I pray this is some Looney Tunes shit.
Hard cut to Tommy Wiseau painting a tunnel on a brick wall and walking through it. And then Bria just flying straight into the wall at full force. Anyway, cut back to Monica's apartment.
Yep.
You can tell she is trying so hard to just not show any kind of reaction. She's watching your reactions more than the movie itself.
She has realized that I have never seen the room, and so this is someone new to take out with it. Okay.
Exactly. The fact that you've never seen it is just a win. She planned on this just riffing on a bad movie, but the genuine reactions are making it so much funnier.
God.
Anyway, if you want me to kill the mood, Miles did tell me who hired him and his uncle to steal that stuff.
Probably should. Unfortunately. Okay.
Oh, it was just the Russian government.
Okay. It was Mother Okay. Just the entire Russian government.
Oh, just the two in charge. So basically the entire government.
Okay. Now this is something that Rosalind would know, but me, the player, doesn't know. Who is the Russian government in this?
You know what? I'm gonna make Rosalind roll for this because I don't know how much she would actually pay attention to like worldwide politics. Non-combat vigilance or logic, if you would.
Okay, we're gonna go with vigilance.
13 and it's a fantastic success. Okay, cool. There are actually two rulers right now, a brother and a sister, co-leaders basically. Pyotr and Ilyana Rasputin.
I fucking, as soon as you said that.
I want the
Okay.
co-ruler.
My God. Rah Rasputin take over from the Russian queen, I guess.
Nah.
Yeah, they led a revolution to basically put themselves in charge, and now they operate on a very might makes right kind of operate on a system where the strongest get to lead.
Mm-hmm.
And every assassination attempt against the two of them has failed miserably.
Yeah, fucking course.
Make of that what you will.
Yeah.
We have so many people to deal with. We have so many people to deal with.
That's gonna get put on a back burner of we'll deal with it if we really fucking have to. Because God,
Also,
I don't want
it's-
to kill the Russian government. Like it's one of
It's
those
over-
things where
It's over there. And over there has its own problems.
yeah.
Hey,
and
universal
also,
constant.
I will also an additional point that is incredibly important is that takes us from being vigilantes doing the right thing by and large to would then become international assassin.
Yeah.
Slash terrorists
I
question mark.
I want to be an international
No.
assassin. Sounds badass.
No,
Yes.
local Canadian does not get to choose what is and isn't terrorism.
Anyway, how much of that was the Ree's reaction and how much was the Rosalind's reaction?
So that was all. That was all Three's reaction. The Rosalind's reaction is just like, okay, the Russian government.
The Russian government.
I was expecting, like, I don't know, some sort of like rival biotech company, not the Russian government.
I was half expecting it to be a mob boss like Tombstone or the Rose, but no. It's the Russian
Yeah.
government. So, what exactly are you doing with this information, if I might ask? Does the Crystal Queer usually publish articles about international terrorism?
No. Yeah, I have no clue what the fuck I mean. I guess an anonymous tip to fucking Parker Industries would probably be a good idea. Just so that, like, hey, so you're aware it was the Russian government. You know, don't be in a room alone with the Russian government. Don't deal with them if you can.
I feel like that should generally be a safe assumption at any given moment.
Yeah.
And remind me again how you got roped into all this?
That's a good fucking question.
Spider Butch is my ex, so we still talk.
I want to have you roll for this.
Yep.
What should I have you roll for this?
That feels like an ego roll.
That sounds right. Yeah, give me a non-combat ego about it. Interesting.
I will say, I'm going to ask, would Monica be inclined to like me?
What do you mean?
Because I'm weird, I get an edge on all ego checks. Persuade people inclined to like me.
You know
Oh,
what?
you're weird.
I like where your head's at, yeah. Okay, that's better. I like that you get to mechanically use the TISM Riz for this.
Yep. My god.
She's just going to raise her eyebrows and be like, "Oh, that's interesting. Did you date before she was Spider Butch?" that
Cody's
that
so
is
there, huh?
that is that is the
DM
narrator.
fuck up! DM fuck up!
I'm leaving that in just because that is too funny. I'm willing to laugh at myself on that one, but Monica, we're going to rewind time back for like 3 seconds. Okay. Okay. Did you date before she was Spider Butch? While she was Spider Butch? How did that happen?
God, before, but it's one of those things where we knew each other for years, so it, you know. It's one of those things where I, like, manage, like, her online presence so that it doesn't look like bad. Just because I got literally a fucking degree in it, and it makes it so she, you know, has someone who can, you know, has someone with a social security number willing to be even tangentially related with it in the event of, like, legal action needing to occur down the line situation. And, like, it's the whole thing.
So now that you mention that, there's been something I've been dying to ask, but I don't know Spider Butch, so maybe you'd be able to shed some light on this.
Okay.
So you know how she can stick to walls?
Mm-hmm.
How does that work with another person? Even she can't keep a straight face with that.
So it's something that she can control now, but let me just say she couldn't at the start. I'll just leave it with that.
Monica's just dying at that. Let it be known she finds great amusement in what sounds like an ordeal. Yeah, on that note, anything else for the rest of the night?
I think I have a hunch after the movies, time for me to just head back to my own place. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, nothing else.
Alright, so if no one else has any pertinent nighttime plans, we can just cut to the morning.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Alright, a delightful Saturday morning. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first. Mine's quick.
Alright, Mr. Roy, what you doing on this fine Saturday?
I am going to make a handful of those feather tracking device pins.
Alright, and are you just doing this in your own apartment? Are you going over to have your mother help with it, or just like use her stuff, or?
I'm just gonna do it in my own apartment. I made like a few of them now. I know how to do it.
Alright, give me a non-combat logic, just see if you can do it without anything going wrong.
That's pretty good. 14.
Yeah, 14. I would say you can get a decent handful, like 5 or 6 of them.
Nice. That's what I wanted.
Like you said, you've done this before, so you have a pretty decent idea of what you're doing. It's not that difficult.
Yeah, I think that was it. There's not a lot that I need to do. I didn't get any samples or anything, but
Alright, fair enough. Alright, so Shatter Nova sends a quick text in the work chat. She can't really team up for anything. The Nova Corps have tasked her to arrest Tommy Wiseau for his crimes on other planets.
actors just be doing side quests.
I
Zenith
don't
is
know
all.
if space war crimes counts as side quests.
Yeah, Zenith follows up with the room should be the war. He should be arrested for the room out of anything else. Yeah,
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
yeah. With that in mind, other two, you got any morning business before the plot happens?
It's a Saturday morning, right?
Yeah, Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon, bright and early, bright and sunny, bright.
Bright. Oh god, it's getting bright. It's brighter. Ah!
Oh God, it's Hyperion! Everyone, get out of the way! Yeah,
He's
no.
making the sun explode. Sorry.
Honestly, no. I'm like nothing specific. Gonna be like just doing some patrolling out and about.
All right, love to see it. Mr. Mateo,
Yes.
did you have anything specific in mind before things happen?
Mateo's gonna make a hat.
Okay. What kind of hat?
That's it. I don't know yet.
All right, we'll cross that bridge when we get there, but while you're working on your hat, you get a call.
Ooh,
From
from who?
It's a blocked number.
Spam call again. I'll just let it go to voicemail.
He's going to keep calling.
Not even a voicemail?
Not even a voicemail, just the minute it goes to where it would go to voicemail, he just calls again.
Okay. After the third time, don't answer.
Hey, is this Mateo or whatever your name was from yesterday?
Out of character. This is Tony, right?
Yes.
Yeah, what's up?
All right, so I was just tossing a few ideas around, working on a couple things, and just wanted to make sure. Did you say you were from another timeline or another universe? Because you kind of mentioned both yesterday.
I can't prove either way. I'm inclined to think the timeline.
Okay, just asking, because both are theoretical, but also totally different beasts. Those imply very different things, so, yeah.
Was that all you wanted to ask, or was there anything else?
Mainly that. Were you anticipating your costumed friend needing Iron Man for anything that you know of, or is he good to do, what I tell him?
I mean, we can't really anticipate these things, you know? You just gotta roll with it.
Alright, rolling. Alright, well, that was anything. Do you have anything?
I mean, it's been a day, so I can't say I made much progress on my end.
Alright, cool. Yeah, just, Call or text if you need Iron Man for anything, preferably if you have any kind of heads up, because he's busy, I'm busy, you know how it is.
No, for sure.
All right, peace out, click.
Okay, bye. Kind of weird he had his number blocked, but I'm just gonna roll with it.
It is now unblocked. Now that you've actually answered the call.
Caller Dean's timeline is so weird.
Based on the timing, you're inclined to think that he can somehow block his own number on and off whenever he wants.
Alright.
So that's not a caller ID thing, that's a Tony thing.
Okay.
Anyway, did you have anything else?
No, that's done. It's a Stetson.
A Stetson, like that big cowboy hat looking thing?
Yeah.
Alright, is that for you to wear out in public, or is it part of your costume now?
I haven't decided yet. It's starting to get warm. Maybe for costume.
Alright, fair enough. But yeah, text in the Avengers chat. Patriot, given the events of last session, calling a team meeting for this afternoon at, the usual spot, the abandoned Cherry Bees.
I forgot about that bit.
That iconic
Okay.
restaurant chain, the Cherry Bees.
Okay. Did they say what time?
Like 2 p.m.
Okay.
I shouldn't have anything planned, right?
Doesn't look like it.
Great.
Yeah, Patriot is nothing if not considerate for the fact that you all presumably have lives outside of superheroing.
Okay. I got nothing else planned.
Anyone else got any business before the meeting?
Not just studying and
Sending Monica actually any fat pictures on patrol.
Of course.
Crucial. Yes.
You managed.
How to seduce girl? Pictures of fat bird, obviously.
You managed to get one at such an angle that it looks like the pigeon is blocking out the sun.
Optimal. Maximum pigeon, which is definitely the
Is it-
caption that is on that picture.
This is how we'll defeat Hyperion.
yeah, pigeons.
Bleeding heart, you gotta gain a lot of weight.
Oh no. Yeah, as far as getting there, do you all like arrange with each other to get there at the same time, or are you just getting there when you get there, or?
Honestly, I think getting there when we get there, one, makes sense, and two, is very funny, because the idea of one of us showing up first and then going, wait, where's everyone else? And just going like, we don't fucking live together, you know?
Fair enough. I guess all of you roll me a d4 then. See who gets there first.
Yippee! I got 2.
I also got 2.
One of you roll another one.
Fine, I'll do it. I got a 4.
Okay. Hey Bailey, you want to roll a d4 for timeliness? Roll another one.
Cat, I swear to God. Why am I beset by beasts?
Why is it only
There we
okay?
go.
There we go. Okay.
Even only.
All right. So follow up question: do you get there in like civilian clothes, or do you go there in costume?
I mean, this was an Avengers team meeting, so costume, I assume?
All right.
All right. So getting there in costume and just walking in.
I fly into a window by accident.
Oh my God.
No, I'm just kidding.
Roll me a d20.
No.
You take 12 window damage from flying straight into the window. You see.
I should have kept my mouth shut.
Ronan pops her head out of the door. Just, are you okay?
Listen, you wouldn't think that you would mess these things up, but when you're up in the air and you're actually flying, and all you see is clouds all around you, it gets kind of difficult to tell what's window and what's not. I'm
My
okay.
God. My man
Right.
Thank you.
understands birds.
She's just gonna slide back in without a word. Not sure how to process that.
Yeah, sure. Flying fly on the window in front of the pretty girl.
Yeah. The rest of you get there just shortly after. You see Bleeding Heart with a very large bruise on his face.
Did you run into a pole or something?
Did you get into a fight and just get punched?
I headbutted. But you know what? It's not important.
I mean, it might be.
I
was bad enough to get
understand when birds die in the city.
Window strikes or rat poison?
I haven't been poisoned yet, but I have run into it in windows.
That's rough, buddy.
I'm sure you understand. You're swinging around in the city. You know, sometimes when it's reflecting off the window, you don't know if it's sky.
No. I have a preternatural sense for danger. I wish, genuinely, 100% seriously.
True.
Hard cut
Yeah,
to
you're-
the events of like last session or the session before where you do in fact swing flat into a window.
And he doesn't remember it, and so I'm not bringing it up.
Fair enough.
Can I roll for remembering? I'm going to roll for remembering.
No, you didn't see or hear anything about that.
Damn it.
So funny.
But
Once again, I managed to look far more competent than I am, entirely because I'm surrounded by dinguses.
sometimes
Excuse me. No.
sometimes it's not about being smarter. It's just about the others not
I'm an
remembering.
intelligent. Thank you much.
But anyway,
Anyway,
this is supposed to be an Avengers team meeting.
It is.
so at what point do the rest of you actually enter?
I would assume right away.
Yeah, once we get there.
This is us talking as we come in.
Yeah. Because it's not like the Cherry Bees is locked or anything. And, well, actually, theoretically, it should be. It's an abandoned building, but, you know.
At least one person did in fact see another one of you, so no reason why it would still be locked, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, you go ahead and enter. It's just Patriot and Ronan right now. Ronan is leaned back like in a chair, feet on one of the tables, just throwing a rubber ball at the wall and then catching it once it bounces back, you know, that whole thing. Patriot's doing pull-ups on one of the support beams in the ceiling. And shortly after, you see a photon just fly, not like sneak in, but like jump through one of the windows and back, and then just make her way to the front room.
Make noise.
Also, hey, Bill, your mic sensitivity is still up too high because everything Major is saying is coming through, like the first syllable.
Okay, hold on. Is that better?
Maybe. I'm saying words to see if it's better. Yeah, it seems to be okay now.
Okay.
But yeah, anyway, back on track because I'm probably am gonna cut that out. Photon just flew in through one of the back windows that was open already, and now she's here
Did she
too.
fly into a window?
No, it was open already.
Damn it. That would have been really funny.
Hard cut to 6 or 7 other bird-themed heroes flying into the same window now.
Wow, they're definitely birds.
That window.
But yeah, anyway, Patriot just looks at Bleeding Heart and says, hey, you want some ice for that?
No, I'm okay. It'll heal in a little bit. I got healing powers.
All right. Yeah, we're just waiting on one other person right now. Checks his watch.
Oh, if you're waiting for Shard Nova, she's currently occupied.
Hard cut to Shattered Nova, seeing a red X painted on the ground, walking right on there, and then there's a shadow on her slowly getting larger until she gets hit by an anvil, and then just squeezes her way out of it. Cut back to the Cherry Bees. Right. Okay. Yeah, no, we're waiting on one other person who apparently likes to be fashionably late. That's fun.
Do I get a cookie if I guess who it is?
We don't have cookies here.
Is it Is it Iron Man?
Yeah, I got Tony's number, so I texted him, since I think we need all the people we can get given the situation. And at that moment, you hear a loud thunk outside the door, like something abruptly hitting the ground.
Oh, I thought you would hit.
No, that's only you, man. I'm sorry.
No,
No,
so funny.
the
This guy
thump
out.
sounded like hitting a door or something. I'm gonna give that one.
Hard cut to Nighthawk hitting the window. No.
Ah,
Oh no, we found this already.
Yeah, anyway.
Sure.
Preceded by the door opening and Iron Man slowly walking in, just a dark silhouette backlit, by the outside, and only his eyes or power core being clearly visible. Aura farming for no real reason, if we're being honest. He looks around the room, looks at these really old tables and chairs, looks at all of you, and all he has to say is
this really where your team operates out of?
Not everybody has money.
Is there more under this floor or something?
not that we're aware of.
The sounds should be enough of an answer.
Okay.
As he walks closer to the group, the floorboards break under the weight of his armor, and he gets one of his feet stuck several inches into the floor.
This may be the saddest thing I have ever seen.
At this point, Ronan pipes up, "Yeah, well, not all of us can be funded by Nepo babies with nothing better to do." Even though his armor doesn't emote, you know he is giving her a look. And Ronan's just leaning back in her chair, arms behind her head, all smug like. Patriot claps his hands together. Okay! Anyway, if we're done taking pot shots at each other, we've learned quite a lot recently. Points at thread count. You.
Me?
You. I didn't catch your hero name.
Red count?
Thread count. Okay.
I know I forgot something.
Yeah, as you know, both of us and a reporter lady for some reason met up with Tony Stark yesterday. Why don't you do the honors of just catching everyone else up on what was discussed, since 2/3 of us weren't here for that?
I wheel in a chalkboard that I'm sure was already in this building.
Yeah, it was the soup of the day sign.
Oh no, that's so small.
It's actually surprisingly large. Cherry Bees apparently had a lot of soups.
They were all soups of the day, because if it wasn't all a soup of the day, it wouldn't be cherry beef.
That said, you do have to erase all the soups of the day.
I am impressed that they didn't erase it before they abandoned it. Okay. Okay, so given my difference in historical knowledge, the working theory is that someone has messed with the timeline and a couple things have changed. Start, let's say, on Hyperion, Captain America still being missing, and the recap of the recap.
And would you happen to have any ideas on who might have done this?
Remind me, how much detail of the guy that the Avengers were fighting in my Zero session what could I have gleaned?
He had a dark suit. You gotta remember, this is on a several story tall skyscraper and you were on the ground.
I know. So I'm sure of only 2, maybe 3 things right now of who I think did it. Draws a silhouette of a vague silhouette of a rich guy. Probably white.
Ronan pipes up, "Oh, Tony Stark did it."
No, too young.
Howard Stark did it. And after each name, she's just side-eyeing Iron Man for just a second to see if he reacts.
think he's dead in my timeline. I forgot.
All right, so any
I
rich
see. I see.
guys? What?
I see if Tony, if Iron Man reacted when I said, I think Howard's dead in my timeline.
He is playing it pretty cool. Yeah. If neither of them, can you think of any rich white guys who would be capable of this?
My first suspect is that of the people that I've met so far in this timeline is Wilson Fisk, but that doesn't really match his MO.
Yeah, and that drawing looks way too thin to be Fisk.
He was far away.
Yeah, but like
sure.
he's still like 2 or 3 guys wide.
I would love
That-
to see a
Hmm?
X-ray of that guy just to see how like the bones work there.
Dude, he's just jacked.
Yeah.
I still want X-ray.
Anyway, you said you had 2 or 3 ideas total?
Yes. I'm going to rack my brain for professional looking supervillains that I remember from my time. Dimension, whatever.
I'm not even gonna make you roll for this. Just really think about who you want to suggest here.
Okay, this is not a rich white guy, but he may as well be with how things are going in some places. I write down Mephisto.
What?
Gauge for reaction.
Just a collective what?
Who's Mephisto?
Satan.
I,
Excuse me?
I, Iron Man is just going to put one hand on his helmet and be like,
So you believe this mysterious villain who changed history is Satan?
The devil one from the Bible.
Legally
Hey,
distinct Satan.
the devil.
Admittedly, it's not that you think it's one of the options you know of.
Yeah. Because the amount of legwork it would take to change the timeline this drastically and also introduce people I have never heard of before in my life circles the Squadron Supreme. From what little I know about Mephisto, this is in his purview.
I mean, you did say you had a planet dropped on you, so honestly, that does seem like something he would be able to do if he really put his mind to it.
I'm sorry, you what?
Didn't I bring up the part during my thing? There were like 2 Earths colliding with each other.
No, or at least Mr. Stark didn't specify that.
I'm gonna open my phone and start looking through like what I can remember of classy looking villains, I guess. How much of, let's say, um, how much of Asgard is canon in this universe that I would know of?
that sure is a lot of old folklore from the olden days that you're looking up.
So it's more, yeah, so it's not like we don't know about Loki or anything like that.
And Hyperion's right there, and he was a Greek titan, so like there's precedent for at least one pantheon being real.
Hmm. Did they have any notable? Did they have long hair or anything like that? were they? A dark suit isn't a lot to go off of. Like, is there anything you could tell us height wise?
Listen, they were on the Empire State Building, okay, scoring up with everybody. You tell me you could see anything from all that.
All right. Well, did they have any lackeys?
Nope, just them.
Mm,
Anyway, my
okay.
second thought is, will Mateo know who King the Conqueror is?
Give me a non-combat logic or vigilance about it.
Because Mephisto I could slide because Satan is
Yeah, like there's got to be at least one devil who's shown up that the public would have seen. I can buy that.
I got a 7.
You vaguely remember some blue guy who's a time traveler, but nothing beyond that.
Cool. That is about what I was working with anyway. With me, the player's knowledge of King the Conqueror.
Yeah, the Avengers once fought a blue guy who time traveled.
Abadi abadai.
Time traveler, parentheses, I forgot his name.
Okay.
So
honestly, this is the most straightforward answer, but again, I cannot say for sure.
Also, you probably would have noticed if the guy in his suit was blue.
Depending how the visuals and light works, it might have just looked like a haze as well.
But if you could see the shape of the guy in a black suit, if he was blue, you'd look and go, that guy doesn't have a head. Probably.
all right, so Photon, who's been taking notes on a little notepad of hers, is just going to pipe up. Okay, so just to make sure we're all on the same page, your 3 theories on who changed the timeline or something is just some guy, points at the silhouette of a guy in a suit, the devil, and a member of the Blue Man Group.
A time traveling member of the Blue Man Group.
Okay, just so we're clear, this guy is not Satan. He's just the nearest analog I could think of. Also, yes, Satan is real, but not the same guy as this guy.
Hold on. Okay.
I am so confused.
Well, now
So devil, what from the Bible is real, but not that guy you're talking about. A separate guy is the devil from the Bible. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Listen, if we had some guy who could read minds in this roster and then could dig into memories to get a clearer picture, that would be useful. But I'm 90% sure we don't.
Ronan pipes up. I can dig into mines. Holds up a knife.
That's not what I meant. You know it.
You can see her giant shit-eating grin through the mask.
Where are my powers? Why don't I check up my thing?
I'm pretty sure you don't have anything in telepathy.
Hey, Bill,
No.
I swear to God, if you tell me if you have telepathy on top of everything else you have.
No, I don't. I have telekinesis. I changed. I was going to have telepathy, but I changed it for telekinesis because I thought it was cooler. You know what my how as a maybe that wouldn't work. I was gonna say an MRI machine, but
that
or maybe
just looked
no,
picture of a that's not how memories work.
I also played Assassin's Creed once.
that what?
I mean, if that exists, fine. But MRI is not what we're looking for here.
Okay, what about? Okay, so I know this one's kind of like a crack shot, but like, I know people have used hypnosis to help them figure out more clarity to memories. Like I've seen it done in police cases before.
Do you know a hypnotist?
Who you would trust with this?
What? I don't know if I can. With my what I know, I have major with connections or something.
Also,
I
that is important to note. That is not that those memories like enhanced by that. Those results were after the fact, usually thrown out in court. because
They're
witnesses-
usually not admissible.
Yeah,
Mm.
it works for
Well, I would
a
also,
witness statement if that witness statement is then backed by material evidence.
Also, I will
I
say,
mean,
Well-
I'm thinking about it. I don't think either of your parents would just closely know a hypnotist for any reason.
well, I mean, I can't talk to the other one.
that's not what he was getting at.
I mean, your dad was teammates with a telepath, so there's that.
Well, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
I mean, I can give your brain a little zappy zappies, but that's yeah. I went.
Let's not do electroshock therapy either, man. So the answer is, once again, there's no concrete answers because we got what is considered a worse than circumstantial witness testimony.
A
And
guy in a
of a guy in a suit. Like a
Also,
normal ass.
why are we talking like we're going to take this to court? We just need a lead to start with first.
Yes, but also.
Anyone who's looking, you see Photon start cracking up to herself once a thought enters her head.
what? Were you what?
How do we
Say
know?
your piece.
How do we know Hyperion didn't just fly so fast he reversed the Earth's rotation and turn back time that way?
I'm gonna put a pin in
Yes.
that because that is a thing that did happen.
What do you mean that's a thing that did happen?
That's stupid. I mean, not what you suggested, Photon. Just like the fact that worked is stupid.
Listen, I don't make the rules of these bullshit superpowers, but apparently it happened once.
Some people really do just have bullshit powers. Okay, well. Hmm.
A guy in a like, okay. Like how
Like,
tall was he compared to the people he was fighting against? If you know.
Major, help me out here.
He's comparable to like Iron Man or like Mr. Fantastic's height roughly. He was a decently tall guy.
It's like
So like
6 feet-ish.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
somewhere between like 6 foot and 6'4".
Okay.
Uh,
I just write the ballpark height from what I remember.
this guy might not even be responsible for that. He just no clipped you into another universe or timeline.
Okay, but the person who, if just to make sure you're trying to say the man who had the powers to no clip someone to another timeline is not involved in the differences between said timelines. I need you to say that aloud.
No, I don't think I will.
Okay, that's what I thought. All right.
I stick my tongue out at her in annoyance. Me, 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 me.
I'm just saying. Okay, so we have
Oh.
white guy in suit, 6 foot to 6'4". That does genuinely technically narrow it down a lot when it comes to like the world's population, technically. That brings it down to like 20% of the world's population or something, probably lower.
Ronan gets an
Okay.
idea.
And-
Oh, Ronan raises her hand. This might
Yeah.
seem like a
Yes, Ronan.
stretch.
Uh-huh.
So, could we presume that this white guy in a suit also had a lot of resources? Yeah.
Safe
You're
assumption,
about
yes.
to say Peter Parker.
I think it could, I'm not saying it is, but it could be Kyle Richmond.
I mean, I was
There's
thinking
some-
it too, to be honest.
There's some reason why it can't be him, but I don't feel comfortable explaining it in present company.
I'm
Is that-
insulted at the same time, but it makes sense. I'm just gonna say it.
Out of character, that's Roy's brother.
Oh my god.
That's
right.
That's Roy's
right,
dad.
Right.
Dad,
Kyle-
sorry. Sorry, you're right. Neil is the brother. Okay, I got it mixed.
We really just have the whitest names in this family.
Yeah, you really
Your last name's Richmond. That's a given.
Says Roy.
Okay, at least my name is has a little bit of sauce compared to Neil and Kyle. No offense to any Neils or Kyles watching
I will
this.
say, personally, I have never even heard of a guy named
Roy in real life.
yes. The only one who I've heard of who was, brown, who was named Roy, is Roy from oh my god, Dispatch. There we go. That's the only Roy who's not white that I've ever heard of.
My God. Okay. All right, that was weird.
Yeah, Patriots. What?
I don't think my dad would get like. He was a very
Is this out of character?
Yes, sorry, hon. I'm thinking. Okay, in character, he seemed like a very affable person compared to a world ender, at least from what I know.
Also, didn't he go missing like before
10 years
this?
ago.
Yeah, so he went missing well before this would have like the world collision thingy happened, the timeline whatever happened, which means presumably, mind you, I'm assuming he wouldn't have had access to those resources because
But
he has
given
a living wife and children.
but
who
given
know that-
time travel stuff is involved, we can't necessarily rule that out.
technically no, that is this is
Like, how do we
Well,
know he
we can
didn't
put it-
disappear to start changing the timeline?
Anyway, I'm gonna write a note to Roy.
Okay. I'm gonna send in DMs or send it.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm just saying out loud because I don't want to leave the DM out on this one. Anyway,
Yeah.
I wrote a note to Roy saying, should we tell them who Kyle was?
I write back. They'll start asking why I know that.
I'm admittedly, I don't know this. The player does. But like we are planning on working with them long term. A strong hunch is had about who exactly Iron Man is.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
Based on the old timeline, mind you.
Yeah.
Well,
Which,
so the thing with Kyle is like, since we know who Roy is and we know who Nighthawk is, we could just transit property down and you get a safe assumption.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, this is
Like for Iron Man, we can't prove that given what we know in character.
but
But it's kind of BS.
Like I'm saying if we just tell them, we could remove Kyle as a suspect for now.
yeah, and also like because the Tony Stark as Iron Man was a thing known in Mateo's timeline, right? Right?
Yep.
Yeah. So like once again, is there proof of this? No, but like, come on, man. You know?
Yeah.
So anyway,
So
yeah, no on telling them about your dad.
yeah. Okay. So the thing with Kyle Richmond is he was not a lot of people know this. He was the previous Nighthawk of this Supreme. I keep forgetting the name of that app character.
Squadron Supreme.
Supreme.
Squadron Supreme.
I said that Squadron Supreme.
I didn't hear Squadron.
Neither did I.
Squadron Supreme.
The same Squadron Supreme that Mateo says he never heard of in his original timeline.
Yes, but he also went missing 10 years ago, so it's hard to know whether or not he was ever a part of that or even knew.
The conspiracy part, that is.
Sorry? Repeat, you said that really quickly.
The conspiracy part. We know he was in the squadron. That's a given.
Yeah. But in terms of the timeline thing, that seems rather recent. And DM, when did Neil become Nighthawk?
Basically immediately after your dad went missing. Like maybe a
Okay.
day or two after.
He's
How old's
Okay.
Neil?
Neil's currently 29.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my
Meaning
God.
he's been
But
Nighthawk since he was 19.
I can't believe they let babies go to war in Marvel. I 100% actually believe it, but
Hard
too
cut to
bad.
Captain
no,
America and Bucky fighting Nazis.
Yeah.
double hard cut to Star Child and whatever their nonsense is.
Hard cut to Miles and Peter as separate instances.
anyway, so yeah, the fact that he went missing and then was immediately replaced, I'm not sure that bodes. I don't know. That just seems odd. Like, why would they bother to replace him if they had him doing something that they want him to do? I mean, he might still be out there. So I mean, it's a yeah.
It's a solid point, but it doesn't necessarily mean that he isn't involved or responsible.
Anyway,
Yeah, Patriot
I kind of
also.
want to.
What?
I kind of want to investigate this.
You think he did it?
Well, no, but I think he has ties to who did it.
Well, he
'Cause-
was, maybe still is. Who knows? Was the kingpin of crime at one point, so he could have connections.
yeah, and like the Squadron Supreme are the more obvious people we should investigate, but I don't know how much resources we could invest in that.
Yeah. Also, that's dicey. They've already shown that they're willing to like
Yeah.
keep her for shit. So
Yeah, let's be careful on that until we can actually fight back.
Also, I never liked Fest even in my old timeline before I found out about the mob boss thing. So this is also a fun bonus for me.
So we have a couple routes we can go down. Patriot's going to clap his together and be. We'll put a pin on that right now. To more recent events, points at you three. If Jameson is a half decent reporter, it looks like you stopped an attempted robbery last night. That seems important as well.
yes, at the Parker Industries. It
Oh,
would.
if anybody wants to take a picture of the current murder board before we clear it, go for it.
Oh yeah.
You had a murder board
All right.
going?
Not the chalkboard.
Oh. Oh, I was looking
I'm
at
going
the
to
other
write.
maps, seeing if you drew something I wasn't paying attention to. Okay. Yeah,
As funny as that would be, I did not.
yeah, Photon and Ronan both take pictures with their phones.
Okay, cool. Wipe. And then I write Parker Industries robbery. Parentheses attempt.
Yeah, they had some real nasty.
So, to rapidly sum it up, something intel I got from a connection after the fact, is that the Prowlers were being paid by Russia to steal a super nasty bioweapon that was originally like an Oscorp thing.
Patriot spits out his drink.
We had drinks.
He brought a bottle of water with him.
Dang, I should have done that. Yeah, and then I write GR27 parentheses in quotes devil's breath. Yeah, this is what the container in question they were trying to steal was. So imagine if a infectious disease and a nuclear bomb had a baby. That's what that was.
I hate everything about that sentence.
So did I.
What if anthrax looked like the sniffles?
Yeah, it was. Turns out the guy. It was an older guy and like a kid, like literally like a teenager, trying to do this. The older guy got away, but we managed to lock down the teenager.
You beat up a kid?
No,
Mm,
well, no, actually, we
nope.
didn't. I don't think.
We did a single fastball special, and then we caught him non-violently.
Yeah.
And where's he at?
Let me see. And I pull up my phone.
He is hopefully getting help.
Major, I check my phone to see where he is. Well, no, it was a pager, wasn't it?
Oh, right, you put a tracker on him. Okay. Okay.
No, I gave him a tracker. I didn't put a tracker on him. I'm not a weirdo.
The tracker is on his person.
I love the phrasing of that, genuinely.
I put a
Just,
tracker on
no.
this kid. You know, he's it doesn't seem to be moving very much. He's in a house.
Nah, he just seems he's safe right now.
And Photon's just gonna ask, and how did you find out about who hired them?
The kid told us.
Specifically, my ex heard word from her new thing about it. I hate that I, the player, have to keep track of this line now.
Oh, what a tangled web you weave.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could have just I
Hey.
could have just said it, but like I don't think she would have believed me. You know?
Welcome to
Have
being
some
a
faith in
spider in the Marvel universe.
Have some faith in your situationship.
Situationship, it also implies that things are happening. This is someone who I'm trying to date. Like we aren't even at situationship.
And you got invited to her apartment last night. That's something.
Yeah.
Friends with little benefits? I don't know.
Friends with future benefits.
I'm gonna move away from this metaphor now. But yeah, that, like Spider-Butt said, the Prowlers were hired by the Russian government. To what end? I have no idea. Probably a terrorism thing.
Yeah, if they want to buy a weapon, chances are it's not for something good.
So that's another lead we could dive into.
We can ask Mom.
Related to your thing, but it is still something that we should probably look into for sure.
Yeah.
The best point I can think of right now is asking the younger Prowler if he knows anything or if he was given any information.
About the Russia thing, right? You're not asking if a
In
random
general.
teenager. Okay.
You never know what people might know.
And if he's safe, what should we do about the old one then?
Jail?
Yeah, that sounds about right. So, Patriot claps his hands, just gestures to everyone. Should we focus on the squadron for right now? Should we
The squadron's
take?
kind of
Should we deal with Russia? Deal with Prowler?
I mean, personally, I think dealing like technically Prowler's just a tool. With that said, if we are able to capture him and it ends up getting out that it was like us, that will put us on a playing field where people who would have the power beyond Russia would be looking at us and more likely downside they would come after us. Plus side, them coming after us would probably help with our other investigation, you know? We'd make an enemy of incredibly dangerous people. But also, we then know about those incredibly powerful, dangerous people that we don't otherwise know about, you know?
Photon is going to pipe up with, and it would be good for our public image. It's also a nice plus.
Mm.
Yeah.
Might help if we didn't also have to deal with potentially the police coming after us.
Yeah.
Okay, so short of it is we're trying to raise our reputation so we attract more attention from both sides.
Yeah, essentially. Because being seen as a force for good, even if we are, you know, working outside the law, makes it so that we're able to do good, for lack of a better word. And also, yeah, being able to, like, making enemies of, like, terrible people. Is one of the main things that happens, you know?
Yeah.
So Prowler then?
Yeah.
Patriot, just like rubbing his chin a little bit, even though he's wearing a mask. So, would the kid happen to have mentioned how to find him, or?
We know where he is. He knows who we are in
Yeah.
our civilian
Literally,
post.
Spider Butch is
Go-
just gonna hold up a finger and call Miles on her phone.
Ring, ring, ring.
Man on
Hello?
phone.
Quiet
Hey,
you.
kid,
Hey, miss.
you're on speaker.
Oh, do I have to be on speaker?
Yes.
I mean, you don't have to. All right, that's fair. All right. How you doing?
I'm okay. My mom keeps asking about the black eye, and that's, not easy to answer, so she's kind of mad at me for keeping something from her, but other than that, not the worst.
I will say, I know it's been it's been like a day or two. I'd give another couple of hours and then act real embarrassed and tell her you tripped and hit your face on a bike stand and you didn't want to admit it because
I tried telling her I tripped and fell on something, but I've already used that excuse so many times she's not buying it anymore.
You'd think that would only reinforce cleanliness.
what?
You'd think that
Does-
would reinforce cleanliness. Like clumsy?
Okay, no, that's fair. So,
Just tell her someone opened a door on you.
yeah, there's a lot of excuses that can explain back eyes, but that's off topic. Okay, so we're gonna go after Big Prowler. You got tips or anything just that you can give him that wouldn't get you immediately targeted if for some reason we don't get a hold of him? We'll catch him. You know what I mean.
I can take you to where he keeps his stuff, and also I guess
Could
my
you
stuff
just
by
send
extension.
Could you just send us the address?
Um, there kind of isn't one.
What do you mean there's not an address? And Spider Butch is relaying because he didn't want to be on speaker, so she's gonna like, oh yeah, no problem, because you gotta respect boundaries, and that's a reasonable one to have. Okay.
Yep.
So there's not an address? What? Is it moving?
Uh,
Is this
you
a bone?
you have to get through it through a hole in the wall.
There's
Is
a
it the
hole in the wall. Okay, I need to say this aloud for my own well-being, and so the people around me can hear it and understand, so you can understand how this sounds, okay? A grown man drags a teenaged boy through a hole in a wall to a place that is off of all address books and makes him change clothes to commit crime?
Well,
Okay.
when you say it like that, it sounds really bad.
He's also on the FBI's most wanted for so much, like, stealing. Okay?
Does the fact that it's my uncle help or hurt his case?
It makes it worse, frankly.
It's not great. It makes it like it technically it makes it neither better nor worse. Because it could make it worse or it could make it better. And so it ends up balancing out to be the same bad. But yeah, okay, alright. Do you have any set of costume or do I need to get you something real quick whipped up?
Oh yeah, he makes me always carry a suit with me, so yeah, I got one.
About kid, when next time we meet up, I'm gonna give you a design update,
Uh,
just so you're not associated with the Prowler.
okay, I guess.
Like, Don't get it twisted. You could put an input to it. Just want to share some ideas.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll just Bing maps you the place I usually take to get in there.
Okay, so it's gonna and Sparrow is gonna like let me check and see. Are we all gonna go? Only some of us? Like, is this also right now, kid?
I don't know if he'd be there right now. I don't know if he has a day job now that I'm thinking about it.
Admittedly, even if he's not there, us setting up stuff there is not a bad idea either way, you know? And knowing how to get there in case it's like, a school night.
But it's Saturday.
I know it's not a school night right now. I mean, if he's not there and so we have to leave and come back.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. So should I head over there now then?
Yeah, so I'm gonna ask the rest are we gonna head over there now then? Or do we set a date and time?
I mean, that depends on whether or not we want to show up in costume, I think.
Oh, no, we're definitely gonna show up in costume.
Yeah.
Iron Man's just going to say,
Yes, I believe we should all show up in our civilian identities to confront a maybe pedophile.
I mean, fuck. Why? You got something to worry about?
Yes, actually.
Who's letting babies fight crime? And she turns to the one other very solidly adult character in the room. Character.
Photon.
Who's that?
Yeah.
The only one you can definitely tell at a glance is an adult.
Yeah. Who keeps letting babies fight crime?
I
Or commit crime?
I-
My God.
I think it's more that he's points at Iron Man is like technically a public employee, and like
That's not better.
That's a separate labor law violation there. Man.
I don't know if it's an age thing, is what he's getting at. I think it's more
I mean, that
because
is also fair.
I think bodyguard, masked stuff. Why am I defending you?
Anyway, let us go.
Yeah, and just like head over there. We'll meet you there, kid.
Okay. This is a weird conversation to have with a lot of people.
All
Is
right,
it true? Is it true Iron Man's there?
You want to say hi?
Can you get his autograph for me?
Looks at
I
Iron
mean, you're
Man.
going to meet him.
I am?
Yeah. Oh my God.
I'll be over as soon as I can, click.
Oh my God.
He found this location, right?
After a couple of minutes.
Or he clearly realizes as he's on the way there. Oh my God, I forgot to say. So yeah, okay, cool.
This is a 14-year-old with tunnel vision.
Yeah, who's just been told he's
Understandable.
gonna
Have
be,
a
like
nice
a
day.
kick-ass hero. Like, yeah, no, it's so fair. She's like, oh my God.
You just told him he gets to meet his favorite superhero. So.
Yeah, well, congrats, you have a fan. Oh God, okay. All right. Okay, so how far is it?
It's a couple miles away. You have to enter the subway to get there.
Okay.
Yeah, Patriot is going to ask, not that I'm against kicking this guy's butt, but realistically, how many heroes do you think you need there?
It's probably gonna be pretty tight quarters, so whoever's comfortable with that.
I mean, yeah. Oh, okay. So for sure, the three of us, and just gesturing at, herself, third count, and Bleeding Heart.
Yep.
I promised him Iron Man would be there. So honestly, oh God, that'll be solid enough to really sort of solidify publicly acceptable. Wouldn't it? Genuinely. Okay. Yeah.
Photon is going to ask, sounds like it's going to be dark down there, so do you need me to, and she just makes one finger light up.
Oh, that'd be so helpful. Thank you. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds like you got a pretty good lineup. Patriot follows up with me and Ronan were going to do a stakeout later tonight, so I think the rest of you should have this pretty well handled.
Yeah. No, that honestly, it might be a little bit overkill, but
Better safe than sorry.
yeah, better say he is on the FBI's most wanted, and he's a bit.
Patriot's going to pull out his phone just to send something, and then you all get a little buzz notification from the Avengers chat.
Mhm.
Check
It's
phone.
it's the JoJo GIF. We all know the JoJo GIF, right?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay, so JoJo's still here. Okay.
Everyone's hair color is switched though.
That doesn't mean anything. They change it all the time in the manga.
I wouldn't know. I don't read the manga.
You're so valid.
Yeah, Patriot sends the kicking GIF. Yeah, all right. Sounds like we got a plan. I'm going to get ready for our stakeout, and good luck, you guys.
By the way, which borough is it in?
Insert borough here.
God damn it.
I don't know New York well enough to
I love
comment.
the amount of research that you have done when it comes to geography between Transformers and this one is striking, and I love it's hilarious.
You can tell where my brain power went.
Mhm.
Yeah. that's
Listen,
fair. Anyway,
listen,
I was gonna make a joke about not wanting to go into the L line.
listen. Here's what you gotta understand. I could either focus on all the geographic locations in New York and elsewhere that would be relevant, or I could put together this 5,000 year timeline.
5,000.
One of these I deemed more important than the other.
Okay.
Yeah,
Fuck. How far back does Hyperion go?
3000 BC, hence the 5-year timeline.
Oh, okay. I just heard 3,000 flat. Okay.
That's what he said. He's been here for 3,000 years.
Wait.
Wait,
Anyway.
hold on.
Any hizzle.
Wait.
Any hizzle.
Hold on.
Anyway, do you have any business before you get to the subway location Miles sent you, or what?
I mean, Mateo's just doodling up costume changes for Miles, so he doesn't look like a Prowler.
You know, the way Spider Butch phrased it earlier, that is a really unfortunate code name for him.
Yeah.
So just sketching on the way there then.
Yeah.
All right. Other two, any other business?
Really?
All right. So, yeah, once you're down in the subway, you meet Miles there. Photon's also there, but Iron Man is taking another route, mainly because of space concerns. He said something about like sonar in the subway, so presumably he's like mapping out the subway or something. But yeah, he takes you to a hallway that's pretty out of the way and takes off a vent cover that wasn't actually as secure as it looks, and just starts leading you down an old maintenance tunnel that clearly hasn't been used in years.
Yeah, okay.
Of course, it would be the F line. Okay.
After what feels like forever, walking down a damp, dark vent which leads to just a tunnel, like a maintenance wall. Like the spaces between walls that maintenance people used to go down, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, one of those. It's damp and musty. It smells gross. Like, this is part of the subway that once Miles takes down a fake wall, you realize hasn't actually been used in years. Like, that fake wall was to block this off from being in active use. And we're going to transition to the map. And he takes you down to an old stop, like a train station that had been blocked off years ago. Though now it looks like
block of cheese.
What?
Is that a block of cheese at the top?
No, it's a portable generator.
Okay.
But yeah, it looks like now someone set up shop here and is using it as a sort of headquarters. And yeah, go ahead and place yourselves vaguely at the bottom to start off with.
Yeah, okay. Alright, the grid's not aligned. Okay.
Yeah, you see what I mean now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do love that graffiti. That's sure something.
What graffiti?
The Wu-Tang Clan graffiti.
The kill the bird graffiti.
Oh, yeah, if you choose to make your way over there, yeah, sure is some kill the bird graffiti.
That's a trap. I'm falling for it.
Yeah, you also see, like, Mr. Threadcount got ahead of me. Portable conduits leading to a portable generator and throughout. It looks like someone's set this place up to also keep the area powered by mooching off the city's power grid despite being sectioned off, and that's like a backup.
I feel like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles down here.
Oh, I watched that cartoon.
T parody names.
Yeah,
Really?
Photon's just walking up right behind Spider Butch. My costume is going to smell so bad after this.
Speaking of which, I show Miles the sketches I have cooked up already.
What kind of sketches?
So the costume would be more in line with like a traditional spider person outfit. It's like this is the basic one, but like the colors are really up to you.
I like the spider theme, but I don't know. That looks old.
Mateo takes psychic damage.
Yeah, Rosalind, did you hear what Photon said to you?
Wait, the costume's gonna smell bad
Yeah,
after this.
after having to make your way through damp, musty tunnels for a while.
Yeah, no, Times like this where I'm so glad that my costume is machine washable and unrecognizable when it's inside out.
I'm just glad my apartment has its own washing machine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Must be
anyway.
nice.
Anyway. Yeah, Miles is just crawling on the ceiling. Feel free to explore as you will for the time being.
I'm gonna jump up on top of the subway car, try to get a better vantage point.
It's quiet. Too quiet.
I spot the kill the bird graffiti and I go up to it.
Yeah, that is a Nighthawk's logo. The current Nighthawk, to be clear. Yeah, just Nighthawk's logo. Red no circle, kill the bird written right under it. Clearly, it's been here for a while. Like, that isn't recent graffiti. It's as old as anything else in there.
Okay, that was what I was gonna ask if that was recent. Okay.
Yeah, thread count. To your right, you see a computer on a foldable table.
Oh boy, and I also see a medical kit.
You also
Precariously perched on a fridge.
that's a locker.
Man, it's hard to tell from zoomed out.
Yeah, it's an odd angle. There's also a packed backpack next to it.
Ah, yes, the to-go bags.
The to-go bags.
Anyway, okay, I'm gonna make a note of that. Mateo is not that great with computers. That being said, I'm gonna peek at the to-go bag.
Right. Yeah, it looks like pretty basic supplies in case, as the name implies, you had to pick it up and just leave suddenly. So, bottle of water, change of clothes, first aid kit. Nothing really.
Based on the size, can I assume it's seniors?
Yeah. You don't see a to-go bag for junior.
Damn. All right.
Anyone else looking at anything specific?
I'm looking at the projector.
Ah, yes. Yep, that is a projector hooked up to a legally distinct iPad. Well, just any kind of tablet, really. It looks like it's a map of New York with red dots all over the map, presumably for like future hits or future, job sites, future break-ins, that kind of thing.
I take a picture of it.
Go right ahead. The B pad. No.
Or Bing.
Oh, of course, the Bing pad. Thank you. Spider Butch, you looking at anything particular? Other than Photon's butt?
I mean, she also would have popped onto the ceiling, and mostly she's just looking for anything that looks like it's been disturbed beyond the two things that her other teammates are very clearly looking at.
Looks like the train cars are seeing active use. Like, the doors, you can see by the scrapes on the bottom that it looks like they are open fairly regularly.
Okay. So she is going to literally just turn to Miles and ask, like, is he based primarily out of the train cars, or is there...
That's where he keeps his suits and weapons and stuff. My stuff is in the next car over.
Okay. So you want to get your stuff, since he doesn't seem to be here right now?
Yeah, I guess while we wait. You just had to say something. Roll initiative if you would.
Yep.
Yippee. Could you pull up the tracker, please?
Of course, of course. There we go. Can you all see it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cool, cool, cool.
Man,
Oh, I got removed.
It's fine, I'll add you back.
I like that roll too.
Wait, don't I get an in?
My God, I roll with Edge and I get the exact same roll, but that's a solid initiative at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the second highest you could go. Nope. Third highest.
I am on the initiative tracker twice.
Yes, I do. Hold on.
Cloning.
I get an edge.
Alright, Spider
How
Butch.
do you get an edge?
That is a good question. How do you get an edge on initiative rolls, Mr. Bleeding Heart?
Situational awareness.
Ah.
Also, why didn't you re-roll a 2 instead of a 4?
I just picked a number. I'm gonna be kind of
Okay.
honest.
Oh no. Photon gets a 10.
Bold strategy. Let's see how this plays out, Cotton.
Old Prowler gets an 11. Not great.
And Iron Man isn't here.
Iron Man isn't here. Oh,
Oh, I'm sure.
Kid Prowler got a pretty
I'm
nice
sure.
roll though.
I'm sure he'll show up for the finishing blow in a dramatic fashion.
Mm-hmm.
Aura farming as he is one to do.
Yep.
Side note, I do love the fact that it is the two spider people who got first for this.
That is fitting, isn't it?
I mean, I'm up there.
Oh yeah.
Why are there two Spider Butches? Get away.
We
Because
don't know.
you added me to the initiative tracker manually when my roll actually succeeded.
Oh god, it's the Spider Butch clone saga.
Dang it already.
Anyway.
She's not even officially dating anybody yet.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, anyway, top of the round, Miles' turn. He's just gonna run up to his uncle, just be like, "Hey, Uncle Aaron, I gotta ask you something." What? And just let me make sure I'm using the right one. Remember when you taught me the shoulder touch?
Oh my god.
Gotta make sure that...
Every additional line he says about his uncle makes it sound more and more like a pedophile thing.
That's not a... Quiet, you. He's just going to grab his uncle on one shoulder, say, "Hey." And you see just a mass of bioelectricity just shoot all across Prowler, and he is stunned. And he's just going to stick to this column.
I think this time's only for a fantastic.
Mm-mm.
No?
Yeah, no, he's right.
Oh, yeah, it is. Damn.
On a fantastic success, the attack does double damage, and if the target suffers any actual damage, they're also stunned. So yeah, that reads just for a fantastic. He's stunned metaphorically, but he does take some pretty good damage right off the bat.
He was shocked. Surprise, Stephen.
Hey. That's gonna be it for his turn. Spider Butch.
Yep, I'm just measuring some distance. Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna scooch on in and give him da-da-da. Oh god, let me make sure I'm remembering everything correctly. I have things that I can do.
I hate how we're slowly turning this man into a pedophile when he's not.
Yeah, no, he's genuinely not. However, unfortunately.
I-
It's so easy though.
I am blaming Ree on this one.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
Okay, see, we're gonna give him a good old-fashioned spider strike.
All right, let's see it. Go ahead and make
So it's
a
technically gonna
melee.
be 2.
Yeah.
That is the first one.
All right.
This is the second one.
Both of those hit.
Okay, so that is a total of well, 22 damage it looks like, if
Alright.
my math is mathing.
Yeah, I also got to do some mental math to factor in his damage resistance.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm with it now. This game is making me do mental math. Alright, you doing
Yippee.
anything else?
And I just okay. Because part of the way this turn stuff works is that you can do your movement at any point in your turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if I'm understanding correctly, that means I get an additional half of my movement speed for free?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, this one you have to use immediately. Then you could use your regular movement.
Either way, I do have a jump speed of 5. So that means half would be 2.
Oh. So so the thing I just noticed is you do half damage per attack.
Yeah. Ah, fuck. So it's 11 total. Son of a bitch. You're right.
I mean, hey, if one of those got a fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah, and with that, I'm going to relocate to the ceiling because I'm assuming the ceiling is not that much higher than the top of the train.
Yeah, I would say like 10 feet above the train.
Yep, that is well within range. So yeah, it's just all of a sudden just fucking jumpy flip up on the ceiling now.
Alright, anything else?
Nope, that's my turn.
Alright, thread count.
Okay, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. I don't have the reach for it. Gosh darn it. Wait. Gotta double check phrasings. 10 times. Yeah. Okay, I can reach it from here. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna swing like normal.
Alright, that does hit.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Alright. Math. Bleeding Heart. What you doing?
Let me see. Have to get a little bit closer. Zap, I say, zap. I'm going to use Elemental Burst.
And what's the range on that?
10 spaces.
Alright. Alright, let's see that agility attack.
Ooh,
That does miss.
that's it. I can only do one thing.
Alright. And next up, you hear music suddenly playing from the speakers in this particular transit stop. And Prowler just seems very confused. Just, who's playing music? As it begins blaring more as you realize that, oh, this is AC/DC's Highway to Hell that's playing. As Iron Man just crashes through the ceiling and blasts him right in the face. Oh my.
Holy cow!
He really did
Damn.
just
That's a lot of damage.
he really did just blast this man in the face, huh?
Sure did, bud. Sure did.
His mask is absolutely destroyed right now, along with his scarf and a good chunk of his upper torso bits. Good thing his suit protects them, otherwise he probably would not have a torso.
Yep.
Yeah, that said, as Prowler is getting blasted, he's just gonna try and take a swipe at Iron Man. Da-da-da. That does hit. I have to do math. Curse this game for making me do math. Okay, there we go. And all Iron Man is focused on right now is
I just painted this.
that's his turn, Photon's turn. Photon's just gonna punch a Prowler in the face. I'm going to wait for Ree to get back before I continue.
I'm sorry. How much damage?
40.
Jesus.
Yes, Photon did 40 damage in a single hit.
Like a two-shot me.
Yeah. Has the Ree returned from the war?
Yes, I see that Iron Man showed up.
Yeah, so what you missed is that suddenly these speakers in this abandoned train station suddenly start playing AC/DC's Highway to Hell. And then Iron Man just bursts from the ceiling, blasts Prowler in the face with his repulsors. Prowler, like, manages to scratch his chest plate while being flown back. And at that point, while he's flying in that direction towards Photon, Photon just punches him in the chest and knocks him back in the other direction. So he got double teamed effectively.
He is already down for the count.
Yeah. You got two walking tanks on your team, it turns out.
Yeah.
See, that is the end of combat. Yeah, Prowler's
Yeah.
suit is pretty well destroyed. His mask was blown off by Iron Man, as well as the scarf and a good chunk of the torso. There's also a giant fist-shaped indentation in like his lower chest plate.
I'm just gonna make sure that he's breathing.
Yeah.
And
No, that's fair.
yeah, no, he's still breathing. Photon definitely broke at least half a dozen ribs with that one punch, though.
Okay, I'm gonna stabilize, but
I'll
yeah,
grab the medical kit.
thank you.
I am just imagining like fucking hopping to go and reach the top of the train before you just fucking use your costume to set it up there.
That's exactly what happened.
Okay.
Yeah, Iron Man just looking at Prowler's unconscious body, then looking at the rest of you and just says,
I expected more, honestly.
I mean,
So did we, to be completely fair. But
Listen. The three of us are relatively new compared to you guys.
yeah, Iron Man just sliding back to Photon, so
How much can you bench press?
whispers something in his like audio receptor and immediately changes his body language and starts walking back towards you guys. Just backing away.
I'm gonna say over 120.
That's not a lot.
It's a lot for me.
little baby man with weak arms.
Hee 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 hee.
Me.
I'm gonna check on Miles.
Yeah, dude just saw his uncle get blasted.
He's just staying away. Before the Miles thing, Photon is just going to like put her arms around Spider Butch and just says, "Yeah, I can bench press a lot. I can show you sometime."
That would be neat. Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
Ding her.
Anyway.
yeah. While Spider Butch blue screens, thread count, you're checking on Miles.
Yeah. Before I say anything, am I able to gauge his reaction to seeing his uncle get just dogpiled?
Yeah, just fucking roll.
He's just staying firmly on that support column. Like he is not getting any closer.
No, that's fair. Hey kid, you okay?
Um, I don't know if he has anything like on him or if he's just faking it.
I'll say once he's stabilized, Spider Butch is going to like turn this man into a cocoon, more or less.
And Photon, one part wanting to be reassuring, one part wanting to show off. Just going to say, "Hey kid, you said the old guy's stuff is in here." Gestures at the train car.
Oh,
Yeah.
she's just gonna pick it up.
She just pushes it over with one hand.
Yeah, okay.
Just pushes it completely on its side with relatively little effort.
Thanks.
Gonna step back from the train car.
I look over.
Not photon, just a train car.
I look over at Spire Butch. You need to be careful. Do you got like super healing or something?
I think I might.
You know.
I think I may end up finding out.
Yeah,
I-
fucking around is later.
Iron Man waving his hand in front of Spider Butch's face.
Okay, listen, this is fine. I am going to, like I said, once he's stabilized and has been cocooned, just literally like tuck him under one arm real casually because Spider Butch also has super strength.
Not on that same level you just saw, but yeah.
No, yeah, no. She has like, well, she has like Spider-Man amount of super strength situation here, in which she could probably stop a train, but like it would take a lot of fucking effort, you know. I have to roll for it real good. Probably can't do that much yet. Thinking on it, never mind.
Not now,
I
but
could
you know,
probably
maybe
throw Iron Man.
maybe future rank. Yeah, maybe.
I
Depending
could-
on
I
how
could-
heavy
I could-
Iron Man is.
If he weighs less than a large character, I can huck him.
He's heavy enough for floorboards to shatter under his weight. Make it that way you will.
That's fair.
Speaking of Iron Man, he is just going to ask,
So, do you have a procedure for this or a plan, or were you just going to improvise this?
And so now, Spider Butch is going. Well, there's a hole in the ceiling. I imagine she actually has entirely fine reception in here now, huh?
Yeah.
And so she is going to call Casper. You know, the guy who's called that because he's so pale, which is really funny because his dad was called Blackjack.
The bit continues. Yeah, just going to ring. New York Police Department, Officer Cole speaking.
Hey, it's Spider Butch. Just figured I'd get your advice on what to do when detaining a member of the FBI's most wanted.
Oh, you can just turn him into the precinct. We'll handle it from here.
Yeah, okay. Thanks.
Why'd you say it like that?
And is gonna hang up because that's her answer. All right, sure, we could do that.
Oh, and by the way, click.
I'm gonna call him back again. Sorry, I hung up when you were saying something.
But by the way, I feel like we've worked long enough together. Like, I feel like we've formed a connection through working together, detaining these supervillains. You don't have to call me Officer Cole. You can call me Casper. Everyone does. It's because my skin is so pale, which is funny because everyone used to call my dad Blackjack because of how dark his skin color was.
And Spider Butch is gonna put herself like on mute and put him on speaker and like just go like we can just take him to I guess the precinct.
And so everyone else within earshot definitely hears him go through his entire spiel again.
Mm-hmm.
I hang up for her.
You just extend like one of your cape tassels far enough to press the end call button.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay. Iron Man, we noticed that there's a computer back here. I haven't touched it yet, just in case it was like booby trap or something. Want to take a look at it?
Sure, why not?
And he
And,
just
you know, if there's a way to transport it so your technologically savvy boss could handle it potentially.
just gonna
Please tell me that he has his password like on a sticky note on the underside of the keyboard.
Please tell me there's just no password. I did that for nothing.
No, it is locked. No sticky note or anything, but Iron Man does. He lifts his hand up, and there's like a little USB extension that he uses to plug directly into the computer, downloading all of his information, and
Criminals don't get PCs.
pulls the desktop out of its. He picks the desktop up. That's what I was trying to say. Picks the desktop up, unplugs it,
And if the city asks, tell them they can bill Stark for the whole.
and he just flies out. That's his desktop now.
I can use a desktop.
You don't want the computer that belonged to one of the FBI's most wanted. That's how you get put on watch lists.
Yeah, and you're already on a lot. Well,
I could have asked him to wipe it. I don't know.
so you just wanted a desktop.
Yes, that's what I said.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well,
Miles is just going to like crawl down the column to be like at eye level with you, and he just says, "How broke are you?"
and
Most of my money is going to rent.
it's because he's 18 and an idiot.
Shut up. There,
Anyway,
can't put the mask on.
yeah.
There,
Anyway,
can't put the mask on to cover his tears.
yeah. Photon just walking over to the other train car. Just, hey kid, you said your stuff is in here. Yeah, but there's a lock on the door, and she just rips the door off the train. Take whatever you want. I don't think your uncle is gonna need it anymore. And he just takes like a duffel bag and throws a few extra suits in there.
You could probably rummage through Prowl Senior's stuff too.
Yeah, free shit.
As I attempt to rip the door out of the tipped over car.
Give me a non-combat melee about it.
I sure will. 16?
It takes considerable effort. It is not as
17.
it is not as easy as Photon made it look, but yeah, you can pull it open eventually.
Okay. I'll figure this out.
Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff in there. Spare suits, spare gauntlets that, charge with electricity, spare belts, pouches, and looks like some hacking stuff.
Can I take one of those gauntlets?
Sure, why
I'm
not?
stealing his belts.
Yeah.
I love
put
that you
them
have
in.
decided that even if he manages to, escape going to jail about this, he doesn't get to have his gadgets anymore.
Assuming he doesn't have stuff elsewhere or ways to get it.
Yeah, but this is at least one of his main places, if nothing else.
If nothing else, he is inconvenienced.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, on that note, anything else in here?
I'll jump on.
You know, I'm gonna eat the costumes too.
You're gonna what?
I'm gonna feed it to the cat.
God, I forgot about that.
I'm just gonna take a quick look around from the top to see if there's anything else that catches my eye.
Alright, looking for anything specific or just
In general that maybe we haven't seen.
I think at this point you've gotten everything really of value. In the car that you took the gauntlet from, you see a sticky note with a phone number and an address, and it just says Hobie on there.
Hobie, Hobie. Sorry, that's off character.
Because I have no clue who the hell Hobie is. I know nothing. I don't know comic book.
Out of character. Did you see Across Spider-Verse?
Not that one.
No.
It's not Hobie, bro.
It is not Spider-Punk.
No.
I figured, but that's the first Hobie I think of.
Yeah. Anyway, any further business?
I'll make it a streaming day. Anyway.
What?
Nope. Just eating the Prowler's clothes.
Everyone who can see that looks very disturbed.
Right count is
Cat,
in here. Ryan
cat
and Ryan.
has a paunch.
Okay. Yeah.
Photon's just gonna say, before this gets any weirder, Looks at Spider Butch. Do you need a ride? Points up at the hole.
Now here's the thing. Objectively, no, she doesn't. However, that's a strong lady. Those are some nice biceps. She is also, in character, pretty sure that is her girl she's trying to date anyway.
How sure is
Oh.
pretty sure?
Like 90% genuine. Like, here's the thing. She is. It's a case of, like, it's all circumstantial. But she's pretty. Like, she's basically certain. But the way you're acting makes me suspicious. But in character, I don't have that information.
I don't know what you mean. Anyway.
But yeah, so, we're gonna have the Prowler with a web tether, I guess. As she gets picked up by beefy arms.
Yeah, she just picks you up like bridal style with zero effort and just flies you out of the hole. Which leads back to like the main subway. Dear God, Iron Man really just blasted a giant hole in an active subway.
Ah,
I didn't think about the implications.
You didn't think about the implications.
That is to say, Iron Man didn't think of the implications. Yeah, at that point,
Oh my god, the MTMA is going to charge such a big bill to Stark Industries.
it's a good thing Stark Industries can afford it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it just flies you out, flies you up to like a rooftop somewhere. Anyone else in the hole? Plan on getting out of
I
the
am.
hole?
yeah.
Mhm.
Dark Town, do you need a wood carry?
Yes.
Okay.
You still don't have.
And Miles is just going to go out the same way you all came in, like a normal person.
Which is fair.
I want to try to shortcut.
How do you want to be carried, by the way?
I mean, that's on you, dog.
Okay, Princess Carrie it is.
DM line is gonna suck later.
You know what? Lighter than your bulky, muscular appearance would convey.
You know, this is just a suit, right?
Yeah, you have literally seen him out of costume.
I know, I'm just teasing.
Are you calling
Don't
him
tell someone
fat?
with you.
No.
He's calling me a twink.
Yeah.
I love not even a second's hesitation. Yeah, that.
Pretty sure I've said this before.
Yeah, no,
Yes.
for sure.
So
But
did
that's okay, because I'm also a twink. It's twink on twink violence.
anywho, before this gets weird, do the rest of you just meet up afterwards, or are you just kind of going your separate ways for the rest of the day?
I want to meet up because I have the little trackers to give everybody.
You didn't give it during the meeting?
I forgot.
Would you like to
Be fair.
retroactively give everyone the stuff?
Sure.
Yeah, so we can say you just passed him out before you left.
Yep.
Anyway, I'm gonna text the group chat and see how the. Oh, did they say when the stakeout was gonna be? Patriot and Ronan.
They said it was later in the day. They weren't super specific, so presumably like evening, if not night.
All right. Okay. Yeah, I'll just send a follow-up text. I'm gonna focus on pretty much carried. We got Prowler. Do you want some more company for the stakeout?
They're thinking about it. They're thinking about it. Ronan is just kind of a don't care either way, but Patriot's like, nah, we got this.
And yeah, Spider Butch is in fact going to drop off. Per Casper, yeah, just drop him off at the precinct. So she's gonna.
What was that roll for?
I'm gonna do a follow-up text. I told you they were just making out before stakeouts.
What? Who was that text directed at?
No,
but
no. I'm trying to see if I can rage bait.
I texted. Ooh.
Ronan just posts the middle finger emoji. And you know what? She's going to DM you a couple of emojis privately, thread count.
Uh-oh. Is it threats of violence, a series of emojis?
Knife, knife, gun, knife, knife, feathers, knife, knife, knife.
Feathers.
Bird.
Right.
Hang on, I'm getting the emojis right now.
Yeah, no, I see you typing.
Headless chicken. Knife, knife.
Sunglasses, red circle, knife pointing at you.
I like how it's a
Screenshot.
smiley face.
Screenshot, sit on it for a later time.
Are you going to blackmail Ronan?
If it comes down to it, yes.
You monster. So yeah,
Twink on Butch violence.
who's to say?
I don't
You
know.
haven't seen her out of her costume yet. You don't know if she's butch. Anyway, anything else for the bird and the twink?
That's the same person. What are you talking about?
I will punch you.
I mean, you have the point.
I was to go home.
All right, going home lamenting that you didn't get a free desktop.
And also lamenting that I have to take the M line, which now has a hole in it.
They've sectioned off the hole. They have cones and caution tape around it.
I don't think you understand how subways work.
I do not.
So if it's not in the line, if it's in like the platform, which makes sense.
Yeah,
because
it's the platform area.
So potentially fine.
Yeah, but like the whole section's cordoned off. Now more people have to get in through the same doors.
Sucks for you, doesn't it?
Objectively
Yes.
obnoxious. But like, at least it's not. The infrastructure in our city is crumbling. Oh God. Oh fuck. Oh God.
Yeah. Anyway.
So now you have to deal with an overcrowded subway on your way home.
Yes.
You want to roll me a d4 about it?
Yeah, sure.
I'm so excited to see how many hours of delays there are.
Why'd you have to say hours?
You know what? Now that you said that, it's delayed for 2 hours. And that's not even what I was having him roll for.
What was it gonna be?
What you have to deal with on the train.
Is it the old man again?
I hope it's the yelling man.
It's
again.
the deranged homeless man yet again.
I'm just curious, how many on the D4 are the deranged yelling man?
Wouldn't you
It's
like to
it's
know?
A lie. It's a lie. It's all of them.
It's actually a D12 and it's all the deranged yelling man. Am I telling the truth? Am I just screwing with you? Who's to say?
World
Okay,
may
then it's
never
this.
know.
Yeah, a hard cut to Mateo or Thread Counter or whoever you're dressed as right now. Just being grabbed by the shoulders by the yelling guy. Just, it's all wrong. It's all wrong.
Do you want to pet my cat?
It's wrong. Anyway, cut to Bleeding Heart. Were you doing anything else or just going straight home?
No, I'm going straight home. I got stuff to do. I just remembered something.
What kind of stuff?
The
What kind of
pager.
remembering?
Like,
The what?
we were gonna make pagers to make it more difficult for them to listen in on us, spy on us.
I don't think that's how pagers work.
I don't either, but like,
I mean, it's less hackable than a phone.
You
It
know
does
what?
still use normal like cell phone signals. That was the thing.
Yeah.
I'll research how to.
Emily, you can go home too to just do the research about stuff.
Yeah.
That's what I said. That's what I'm gonna do.
Give me a non-combat logic for research.
Can I use scientific expertise?
You should be able to click this. Oh,
I would say no, just because that's not really your area of expertise. You're a medical student. You're not like a hacker, if that makes sense.
All right.
Yeah, 13.
Ooh.
Yeah, you get some ideas. It's gonna take a minute to actually like put the stuff together to see if it works, but like you got some solid ideas and you have the resources around your apartment, so.
All right.
So we'll come back to that next session.
Yep.
Spider Butch.
Sorry.
yep.
Oh, Bleeding Heart, were you doing anything else?
I share the picture of the hit list, not the hit list, the map that Prowler had in the Avengers chat.
Alright, Patriot's just gonna ask what this is exactly.
Prowler had it as hideout. Looks like a location hit list.
Alright, that could be promising. If it's stuff he's been hired for, that shouldn't be a problem, assuming he actually stays in jail.
Yeah.
Anything else from you, Mr. Birdman?
Nope.
Alright, Spider Butch.
Yep. First, she does have to drop off. FBI's most like one of the FBI's most wanted at the precinct.
Who I must add currently looks like he's been hit by a truck. Like, now that the fight's been over for a little bit, he looks rough. Like, his entire upper half is like swollen and bruised.
It's like, man, looking at how fucked up he's like, this is why there should be some amount of like culpability, but also the way that it's set up is not good for culpability, you know?
Photon is trying not to look, even though she's partially responsible for this. So yeah, do you just walk into the precinct, hand him over? Do you make like a whole thing of it? How do you do this?
Admittedly, I feel like what she's gonna do is she is going to call Casper and be like, so I do have, you know how I had that question for you earlier?
Yeah.
So say that was not a hypothetical, and instead I do have the Prowler. Are you sure I should really just drop him off?
Well, due process is a thing. I'd really prefer you follow that. So, yeah, just bring him in.
Okay, yeah. So she's gonna treat it like a normal. Oh God, has she literally just helped escort like the villains to the precinct before? How many times has she brought the wall into the precinct only for him to bust out a wall like 2 hours later?
Thinking on it, I think the wall just would have been webbed where he is and the police pick him up after the fact.
Okay.
So I think this would be a first for you.
All right. So yeah, I guess she's just gonna like, yeah, just pull the Prowler in. Okay.
For fairly obvious reasons, you get a ton of look from all the other officers.
Here to speak with Officer Casper about a citizen arrest.
I think he's on his way. Oh, by the way, did you know his name isn't actually Cas? And that's when Officer Cole shows up.
God damn it.
Oh,
I don't
wow,
want to
you
be
actually
too
got
familiar
him.
with him. Yeah.
So,
She is also going to just. I'm assuming you got reports about Iron Man busting a hole through the station on the M line.
yeah, the city's arranging some things to get that fixed.
Yeah. So the bottom of the hole seems to be at least a hideout or lair he has, you know, so you guys can do your jobs on the.
Oh, that is really good to know. I don't know how much of this is admissible, given I'm getting this information from you, so I'm just gonna file this under an anonymous tip.
And this is a citizen's arrest, and I'm going to hand him over because I had probable cause that he was going to try and cut me open.
That works for me. And he's just going to slap some cuffs on Prowler. Well, takes the gauntlets off, then slaps the cuffs on him.
I can give him a little 2-finger salute to Officer Cole and leave. That is job done at a certain point, you know? That is solidly not her problem.
The problem is over there now. Yeah, Photon's just waiting on like the rooftop.
Yeah, and so yeah, she's gonna.
Yes. So, how'd it go in there?
Good. Prowler was brought in under citizen arrest because I am in fact still a citizen, even if I'm hiding my identity. And then the fact that the bottom of the hole was his lair was filed under an anonymous tip. So it is now potentially admissible in court.
Right, that's good. Do you need a ride back to your place, or do you have it pretty well handled?
I got it handled, but
Yeah,
you'll probably see me swinging around. Okay.
yeah. I only asked because I saw a picture of you floating around online of face planting into a window.
Yeah. It takes a lot of focus and math to swing around, it turns out.
Yeah. On a good note, this was like our first official team up.
Yeah. It went well. Shockingly well. It turns out, once you have more than about... Well, once you have someone with the power of, like, a fucked up robot thing, and also someone with mega super strength, it makes handling normal guys with gadgets a lot easier.
Yeah, I didn't think he was just a normal guy. I thought he had anything.
No, as far as I know, he is just a normal guy who's a major asshole.
I think I would have held back a little more if I knew that.
You would have only broken 2 of his ribs instead of 4.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, maybe we could have more team ups sometime.
Yeah. I mean, that's the whole point of being a team, so it makes sense.
So yeah, I should go patrol for the rest of the day then. I don't want to keep you from doing anything important.
I'll be honest, I'm probably gonna be doing out of costume, like free running, and taking pictures of fat pigeons.
Fat pigeons?
Fat pigeons.
Yeah, you go do that. And right before she flies off, she's just going to plant one on you and just bolt off before you can react. And I think that's a good note to end on.